Good afternoon, good afternoon. It's Kate Carisi, your content alchemist with some content gold on a Wednesday lunchtime. Not all content is the same. Said it before, I'll say it again. Because depending on your industry, the way you engage with your audience and what has most impact varies massively. And that's why we've been running this series to show you how you can adapt what you do with your content depending on the market you're in. And today we're looking at food and drink, anything from a cordon bleu restaurant to a local cafe. Content has a big part to play. Cafes, coffee shops, restaurants, takeaways, gastro clubs. It's a massive, massive and variable industry, but there are a few things that are consistent and that show up for all of you. The first is your shopfront or premises. You've probably got somewhere, even if you don't encourage walk-ins. Sandwich boards on pavements, signage generally is a great way to let people know where you are and who you are. And even if you're simply creating the food in that space and you're not really wanting people walking in, put some signage up there, make it clear who you are and what you do. Anyone who walks past going to another unit might just go, oh, let's find out a bit more about them. Secondly, there is, of course, your website. Do you have one? Good. Is it up to date? Yes, make sure it is. Keep it up to date. Make sure you're most up to date. Menus are on there, a little bit about you and who you are. It can really, really help people if they want to find out more about you as a restaurant to have that kind of website. And then, of course, the recommendation sites, TripAdvisor, Google, local recommendation sites, the local what's on or those sorts of things. They're all really, really key and terribly important when people are trying to decide where they're going to go to eat or what they're going to order to be delivered. But there are a few things you need to be really, really on the ball with. Number one, maintaining your online information. Google My Business and your TripAdvisor details need to be regularly checked. Make sure that your opening times are up to date, your parking information is current, your attitudes to dogs and children are clear, because you can have you can be aiming for the really fantastic experience, completely ruined when someone gives a bad review because you said you were open and you weren't, and they were hungry and now they feel cross. But also keep an eye on things that are temporary changes, things like that holiday opening. What if there's roadworks just outside your restaurant? Make sure people know about that. The second trap not to fall into is the pitfall that lots and lots of restaurants fall into is they don't get customer details. So have a VIP list. Put a card on the table with a QR code or pop it in your takeaway bag when you deliver it and invite them to join your list. Promise them special offers, advance notice, early booking for specifically busy days, Sunday lunches, for example, if that's one of the days that people struggle to get bookings. If you catch their details and you know who they are, you've actually got permission to market to them. And you can do something with that. So, for example, they came to your restaurant, you can email them and say, hey, give us a review. You can send them a special offer, inviting them to come and say, if you book a party of 10 for a birthday party, we'll give you a free bottle of champagne. But make it exclusive to your VIP list so that there's a reason for people to sign up. Now you know who they are. It's also worth you investing in long-form content on various topics of interest to your key audience. Definitely put it on your website. Regular blogging on your website helps your website be seen. But also talk to your local press. Maybe you could do a food column or a good beer guide. Something that will encourage the local audience. Or maybe take out a paid editorial in one of those magazines that comes through the door. So when they come through the door, take a moment to look at them and say, okay, well, would a column from me about my wonderful cuisine or my style of cooking be a good fit here? And let's have a conversation. And don't discount takeaway leaflets. They hang around in a home for a long time. You know what you do? You get a leaflet through the door, you think, oh, Chinese takeaway, this looks quite nice. Not hungry now, I'm going to stick it in a drawer or put it on the fridge or stick it on a notice board. And then when you are hungry for a good Chinese, out comes the leaflet. So don't be afraid to invest in something physical. Hopefully you found that helpful. If you'd like to know whether your content is providing the right food for thought, get it, then book in for a free content review with me. You'll get my expert advice on ways that you can build engagement, generate excitement in a whole different range of ways for your club, your pub, cafe, your coffee shop. You just need to click on the link in the post. And of course, if you know anyone else who's in the industry who you think might find this helpful, then do please share this post. That's it from me for this month. Have a golden afternoon.